I used our new coated chef's knife and sliced some chicken breast in half and then smaller pieces, and y'all, that knife went through it like it was a stick of butter. I've got them seasoned with 3 onion rub, garlic rub, and the ranch seasoning. It is delicious. So I'm going to put these in the 3-quart micro cooker, and I'm going to microwave them for 7 minutes. And when they're done, I'll come back on and we'll finish putting this supper together. Okay, y'all, I have got 20 seconds left. I cooked the chicken for just 7 minutes. So when it's done in just a few seconds, we're going to take it out and test it and see if it's done. And then I'll show you real quick what else I'm putting together. I think I've got everything kind of laid out here that I'm going to need. I'm going to take the chicken out, and then I'm going to do some pasta. It's ready. Okay, grab my thermometer also. So I did just 7 minutes. I didn't put any liquid at all. I only put the chicken seasoned and a little bit of butter, and it makes its own delicious chicken broth. The micro cooker was warm, but it is just amazing. So let me check this. We are at 167, so 165 is really the internal temperature that I needed. So right now, I am going to just take this chicken out and set it aside. I'm going to be shredding this chicken while my pasta cooks. So I'm making chicken spaghetti, all in the microwave in just minutes. Okay, get that nice seasoned chicken. So I make my own homemade chicken broth when I don't make it, but when I boil chicken, I strain it and I freeze the broth. So I've got some of mine. That's why it looks kind of clumpy on the top. You might not can even see that, but I've got this so full, I can't tilt it over to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that in there. You can freeze it right in the silicone prep bowls, heat it up, cook in the oven and in the microwave in those. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, and I put it in this one so you can see, I get a lot of questions. This is the 3-quart, this is the 2-quart micro cooker. So I've got about a half a box of spaghetti. You can do a whole box, but it's just me and my husband here. So I'm just going to kind of crisscross this in with the chicken broth and put that back in the microwave. Now, when I cooked the chicken, I did not use the inner lid, which keeps food from boiling over. So I'm going to put that on now. Get a lot of questions on that as well. You can hook the 2 lids together, but I like to put this on and make sure it's sitting down in that inner lip, so I know it's on there good. And then I put this one. So I'm going to put this back in the microwave for just 10 minutes. And I won't keep you on 10 minutes, I promise. I'll come back on when it's done or take pictures. But what I want to show you, I've got the 3-quart in there. This is the 2-quart and this is the 1-quart. And these come with lids, not with the no boil over lid. But I love how these lids snap together. Even the one I've got on that one would snap together for easy storage. So if you've got those lids and didn't know it, these little lids, or the micro cookers, they just snap right together, so they don't come apart or get lost in your cabinets. And then these, all 3 stack together too. So that is wonderful. Okay, and again, I won't keep you on for the whole thing. I'm going to come back and do one more final step after that pasta is done. But I'm just going to take these salad choppers and tilt this down. Salad. Don't ever go by the name of our products from Pampered Chef, because just because they're named one thing doesn't mean they don't do others. And you can see if I want to slice it, it's just slicing. But if you want it in shreds, you just keep going. So I've got nice chunks already. Or if I want to shred, I'll just keep right on going. And I will probably not shred mine to pieces, but get it in nice size big chunks. So I love using these salad choppers. You didn't have to wait for that meat to cool off. You'll see those chunks that I've got. You can still see the steam coming from that. But again, the more you chop with these, the finer your shreds are going to be. So if you wanted shredded pork or shredded anything, any type of meat, these will be your best friend. Okay, so I'm not going to shred mine to pieces, but I just wanted to show you that. So as soon as my pasta gets done, I shouldn't even need to drain it. I'm going to come back and add a couple more things, and then dinner will be done. So y'all stay tuned. Okay, y'all, the pasta is almost done. It's got just about 15 seconds left. So I have got a can of cream of chicken soup, and I like to open my cans instead of having to dig around and get it out. I just put it right over this measure-all cup, and it just pops right in. I love these measure-all cups. And the other thing I've got is a half a block. The recipe calls for a full block of cream cheese, but I have found that for our preference, I just prefer a half a block. So I've got 4 ounces. I've had it kind of sitting out on my counter for a while getting soft. So I'm fixing to get this out of the microwave right now. Okay, so in the microwave, and I did check on it halfway through the 10 minutes, about 6 minutes actually after it cooked. I took the lid off and just stirred it around a little bit, just because that pasta wants to kind of stick together. So a tip I'll give you is, especially when you're doing pasta or rice, open that lid away from you to protect you from the steam. And this is very hot also, and it usually has a very good suction, so I can't lift it up. So I'll take something like a fork and just kind of pry it up. There we go. Woo, hot, hot, hot. There we go. Then, again, I lift it away from me. Now, it's going to have some liquid in there, and if you don't like a lot of liquid, but you can tell that it's really thinned, the liquid has kind of cooked out. But that's chicken broth, and I don't want to waste that delicious chicken broth. My glasses are steaming up. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is put in my cream cheese. I guess you don't even really have to cut it up in little cubes, but I like to do that. I think it just helps it melt a little bit better. So I'm going to stir that, and that heat's going to take care of it. But we're going to put it back in the microwave for about 3 more minutes. Just getting that cream cheese going in there. Doesn't that look delicious? It's going to give this spaghetti a nice creamy sauce instead of our traditional pasta sauce. So now I'm going to take the can of cream of mushroom soup, and I'm just going to pop it and wipe that right off. And y'all tell me, have you ever cleaned out a can of cream of chicken soup that good? It gets every last bit just by opening it and letting it plop right down in there, and you're not going to waste any of it. Okay, so now I'm going to mix this with my cream cheese and pasta, and I'm going to just put the one lid, not the no boil over lid, on top, and I'm gonna microwave it for 3 more minutes. Then I will come back on, and we're gonna add our chicken in, and I'll put it in a bowl so you can see what it looks like. Stay tuned. Okay, final round, y'all. It is done. I did it for just 3 minutes, and the recipe will tell you 3 to 5 minutes, but 3 minutes is just enough. And y'all just look. That chicken broth and the cream cheese. You see how creamy it is? And if you use a whole block of cream cheese, it's really, really creamy. So I do like to use just a 4 ounce, half of the cream cheese. So now we are ready to add our chicken in. So what I'm going to do, just so you can see it a little bit better also, so I'm going to dump it. This is our medium serving bowl, and I almost tried to cook it in that. This is microwave and oven safe as well, but I didn't. I know it would have probably boiled over. But how neat is it that we can cook a meal this delicious all in the microwave and in just minutes, y'all. I don't know if the camera does this justice because it is just so thick and rich and creamy. So I don't know that I'm even going to put all of this chicken in. I may save some for some chicken salad. I've got some bread in my air fryer. I'm making my husband some cheesy bread to go with his. He loves some bread, and the air fryer does it just perfect. I didn't want to do a whole pack of rolls or breadsticks tonight because it's just us. But y'all, you can see how delicious that is. And I do think I will end up putting the rest of my chicken in. It's blending in nicely. All right, that is it. My shadow's probably on it. I don't know. I'll try to raise it up. It's lighting. I'm not good with cameras and technology, and I'm not good with lighting. But doesn't that look delicious? It's gonna be good. So his toast is almost done, and then we'll be ready to eat. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will have the recipe in the comments and the website for all these products above the video. Thanks, y'all. Have a great night. Bye-bye.